I mean, I think it's something we all deal with in every day, no matter what job you're doing, and just the self-confidence, and as you get older, trying to sort of trust your instinct. And that's why I really enjoy playing this character, because all that she has to go on is instinct. And so for me personally, I sort of felt a real parallel with the character of just learning to like find your voice and know that you're important and you have something to say. And I think it's just taking a step back, and it's entertainment, so try and enjoy it. Try and enjoy every experience.
And what Emma was saying is that everyone has that every day in their lives, whatever their jobs, and sometimes we do jam up. I think it's just important to really try and breathe through it, to own the fact that you have the right to mess up, so you're not sort of crucifying yourself because you did. But then I heard this thing, there was Martha Graham was a great choreographer, and her big thing was just keep the channels open, which just stops you like freezing. Just keep the channels open, the work will work through me.
Do you have anxiety in your life? Yeah, because it's a really specific, I think it's a great question too. It's really important for people to ask those questions and talk about it. I've dealt with anxiety a lot in my life. I used to have the worst panic attacks, and it just was really hard for me for a long time. And I still struggle with it, but been able to figure it out by, keeping everything they're saying, keeping those channels open, giving yourself the freedom to fall and to fail. But the biggest thing that works for me is I always get more anxiety if I, when you get that anxiety, you get kind of frozen, right? And then in your head, it gets worse because you're thinking, oh, I'm delaying things, people are waiting for me, this is gonna be bad, or I'm not gonna get the job, I'm gonna do a bad job, I'm gonna lose my job, I'm not gonna be able to, all those things start to roll through. So what I just have learned for myself is that if I don't just stop and take the time to breathe and just, if I miss that moment, I miss that moment. If I can't go do that interview, if I can't do it, just, life will keep going and I will pick myself up. But if I force myself to do something in the state of mind that is not good for me, it will just create more anxiety. And nothing is worth it. I mean, there will be something else. Nothing is worth, you pushing yourself to do something that you don't feel comfortable. And once you feel power in that, and you can go, you know what, I can decide when I get up and do this or walk away and that things will be okay, then the anxiety starts to dissipate, I think.